Howdy, how's it going, fellas? Just got done with work, heading to the gym. It's a beautiful Tuesday. Nice, rainy, gloomy. I mean, it wasn't like this all day. It was actually pretty nice all day. But to top it off, we got legs. Let's go. So, not everyone's favorite day. I mean, I've actually come to kind of like it. But, you gotta do business sometimes, But, I'll catch you guys once we get to the gym for the pre-game, prep talk, pre-worky vibes, So, see you guys when I get there. So, we just got to the gym, Good thing is, for my work, it's not even, a little bit more than 5 minutes, honestly. It's not even that bad. That's the reason why I first started coming to this gym, because I have one that's literally right next to my work, but it's too small. This one's actually perfect size, you know what I mean? They got about everything you need, and so there are big gyms that have everything you could ever wish for, but too many people go to them. This is just the perfect, not too big, not too small, not too many people that come, it's just that happy medium. That's why I love this gym. But as always, I'm always not tired, but when I'm working, as long as I'm going through the whole day, I'm ready. I'm good. I kind of get exhausted. That's about it, if that. But as long as I'm on my feet all day doing stuff and there's no downtime, I don't get tired. There are them days where you don't get good sleep. Last night was one of them, but I'm actually, full throttle. But one thing I'll say is, make sure you go to the gym. Even if you are tired, push yourself to go to the gym, because sometimes you aren't really tired. And if you are tired and you do work out, I'll tell you right now, you'll have the best night, the best sleep ever. If I just crank myself all day and just go balls to the wall, I have the best sleep. It's because you just crash as soon as you hit that pillow. And, that's one thing too. It's you can't give yourself enough time to get tired. You just have to keep your day rolling. So I know obviously you got things to do during the day, so do your things. But then as soon as you're done with all your things, go straight to the gym. Don't wait. Don't be well, I got an hour. I could eat and then go to the gym or whatever. But if you gotta eat, you gotta eat. But the thing is, as soon as you do whatever, just get to the gym, because then you ain't got time to think or contemplate, But we about to almost finished the pre-work here. We got a few sips. Can't help myself drink it on the way. It's actually good to get it in a little bit before, because it takes about 10-20 minutes, I want to say. Don't quote me, for it to kick in. It's different for other people, I feel too, depending on body mass. I feel for me it's only 10 minutes, because I'm a little guy, 5'8", you know what I mean? I got some mass on me, but 5'8", man, I'm not that tall, I'm not I'm a 6'4", 6'5", 220, 230, big. That's probably even small for that size. Probably 250 maybe. I don't even know. I know I'm big for my height, but that's just that's body. You know how we go, But I'll quit talking. We'll get to the lift. How about that? All right. So what we got coming in here is our normal squat. You can never go wrong. I feel this is the best thing for my legs. But I also love it because my one challenge of the day, really. That's why I like doing it right off the bat. I like to do a little light warm-up set, but then get to it. This is 225, but I have the 10s on there, so that would make that 245, So my squat ain't nothing crazy, but I also do close squat, and I just started doing it, so I don't know if it's about me getting used to it, but I really like it. And I get really low too when I do the close squat, believe it or not. But you can see me pushing through on these last 10. I feel I can easily do 6 to 7 each set, and then after that it turns into the mental game. You know what I mean? You got to use your mind and push through and really drive, because your legs get a little sore, but it's more like not giving up, that type of mindset. That's where it is with me. But then we come in here and we do the curls, and with this we do it single leg, so we do 10 normal reps, and then we do like these little short 5 squeezes at the end right here like that. I just like it because right after you do the full range, you do them little 5 squeezes and it fires it up and really makes it burn. And then we flip over to the other leg. But also too, what I like about doing it with single legs is it really isolates each leg individually, so it needs to drive it, instead of when you have 2 legs on there and you use it with 2 legs, you kind of lose the isolation, and one can over push for the other and compensate. But like I said, it's all preference, but me personally, I like to do one leg. Then we do the leg raises. We do that for 3 sets of 10 with the full range of motion. And just like, the calf, or not the calf curls, the curls, the leg curls, we do that little top 5 just to really make it burn. And I really like leg raises because, I don't know, just like my one fun workout I feel like on leg day that I enjoy out of all of them. But I enjoy squats though too, because it's a battle. And then we go to the infamous one. I actually like this one. Everyone always asks me about it, but I call it the leg extension. It's just like a outwards lunge push. We do that for 3 sets of 12. Excuse me. And it's one of those ones where I like to it's an isolation one, so that's why I really like it. And I'm not gonna lie, this machine don't have as much weight, I feel like, so I throw it around. So what I'm gonna start doing is starting slow, explode out, and then a descend, hold it a little bit more so we get more of a burn. But I've never really seen that type of machine until I started using it at this gym, and I can't go wrong with it. Then we had to compromise here a little bit. Still 3 sets of 20, but we do the in close quarter squat and really get that burn. Maxing this machine out too with this. But then, you'll see in the next clip here, couldn't get on the leg press machine that I wanted to, so I had to do a leg press on here, which was kind of awkward, because the reason why I like to do the in tight short squats is because I can kind of get as deep as I want with those, but I'm trying to keep it still quartering so I get the burn. But on this, I can't get too deep, and you see I slam it there. So leg press really wasn't the good lift this time. We had to compromise just because there were so many people in the gym. But then this is a new one that I added to my workouts that I've been talking about. It's a leg press down, single leg press down. I don't know, I seen one of the trainers doing it, so I had to copy it. To take one of their workouts. But, no harm, no foul. But no, I really like this one. You don't really need too much crazy weight to be doing this neither, especially if you wait till the end of your workout to do it, But no, I really like this one. It's just a workout improvisation on a machine that I like about it, I think. And then on top of it, it's still hitting the glutes and the and your thighs, up there, so you're getting a good drive out of it. And as always, pump check, baby. Still work in progress, man. Never can get it. Alrighty, so we just wrapped our workout up. I'm not gonna lie, fellas. When I was laid off, I'm not gonna lie, I got too used to just me being in the gym. You know what I mean? Everything being open. And even if there was someone on the next machine that I kind of wanted, I could go to the next one. You know what I mean? So, I kind of had I always had my structured workout in my head, kind of, but I go with it. But man, I miss the old times. Not even the old times. It's really like just the first time since being back at work that I made a video. Well, this is actually my first week back. I've only been working this week so far, and it's Tuesday, so gonna take a little bit of getting used to. Can't lie. Definitely miss how it used to be. But, hey, it's for the better. We're back to work, doing what we have to pay the bills, And plus, I don't mind work. I like work. Get to see the guys, you know what I mean? But I do miss those lifts, just being by myself. But anyways, we got it done. I'm not going to lie. I kind of held out at the end. And I did get my last lift in there that I wanted to. But, I don't know. The lifts just weren't how I wanted them to go in order. But we got them done. And, towards the end of the workout, I kind of just, stood around, kind of pity-pattied around until, that last one where I was doing the leg press down. I was holding out, waiting for it to open up. I did my stretches even before that, so, just in case I couldn't get on it. Then it opened up. Of course, once I'm done with my stretches, not a big deal. But, I wish I would have got on it before my stretches, just so I would have kept the pump going. But anyways, we got on there, we did our thing, That's why, honestly, I wasn't impressed with my pump check by any means, because it really wasn't oh man, I almost watched a freaking head on there, but not a head on, it was pretty close. But not even a head on, it was a T-bone, sorry. Anyways, the pump check was kind of mid, I'm not even gonna lie, because it was it wasn't really the pump, it was kind of a few minutes after the true pump, because we did our workout, then we stretched, trying to hold out for that last workout, because I really wanted to get on it. I just started doing this one not too long ago, maybe actually just a week ago, because I seen this trainer doing it, and I hate to be the guy to steal their workouts, but I do, monkey see, monkey do. But anyways, so I started doing this workout, that leg press down, and I actually like it, because it's I don't know, it's just something I feel goes unnoticed, that type of workout, because you're pressing down with the one leg, and it's kind of like a one-legged squat, I guess, if you kind of think about it like that, even though I don't know, I just think it's in its own frame, kind of. But oh my god, that just exposed my forehead. Wow, I was just trying to do it so you could see my eyes a little bit better, but I'm not doing that. Anyways, so we kind of lost a little bit of our pump there at the end, but realistically, my legs aren't where I want them to be, and that's because I neglected them for 2 weeks. Hold on, let me do the math. Yeah, 3 years. Oh man, neglected my legs for 3 years, and now look at what it does to you. I have the most Greek freak upper body with the most mid legs ever. Don't, if you're just starting out, don't neglect your legs. That's all I'm gonna say. Just do it all. If you get I maybe go if you're just getting into the gym, maybe for a year, get your upper body shining up, so then you get some motivation, and then get into doing legs. But don't do what I did and neglect your legs for 3 years. Young, dumb, I had to learn this stuff my own way, so that's why it's taken me so long to get where I want to be. Because I could look up YouTube videos, but realistically, my biggest thing is I just was never eating enough. And once I realized the key to the key to success in this stuff is really eating. It's obviously you got to put the work forth and stuff like that, but a lot of it's eating. And I never thought of it like that, because I'm I'm thinking more about the work ethic when I'm in the gym instead of what I'm doing behind the scenes. Obviously, if you're drinking and smoking, doing all that stuff, obviously, that ain't good for you, but, whatever. We all go through a party phase. If not all of us, but some of us. I went through a party phase, but, even besides that, like, you know, I just was never eating enough. I was always like, when I first started my weightlifting journey, I was at 130, and now I'm all the way up to 180. So, like, you know, it's taken me 4 or 5 years to get there. But the thing is, I never knew how much eating and dieting, not even like not dieting the cut, but dieting even for growth, is like how important that really is, you know. And now that I understood that, and it took me all the way till my second year in college to really understand, maybe even my first year when I started hanging out with gym bros and stuff like that, you know, that eating is really the key to your success. And that's where you get your energy, you get your energy, body mass, like, depending what you're doing, you know, if you're having a surplus calories, you're going to put more weight on it. And that's what you need to do. You need to put the weight on, and then, weightlifting and all that will form it up for you. So you got to put you got to put some blubber, let's say blubber, a little bit of meat on to get the solid rock hard, you know what I mean? Look. But obviously, and that's the one thing too, is I always wanted to look ripped. I always wanted to have that six pack and, ripped everything, But the thing is, once I realized that you can't always look like that to have growth, that's when I started seeing growth. Because, sometimes you go from having a belly because you're on that bulk and, you're trying to put on more weight to gain more weight and get more strength and all that. You know what I mean? Because obviously, as you get more strength, you put on more weight because it's muscle mass. But the thing is, I just never knew that stuff. And that's the stuff that I wish I knew when I was younger, But like I said, I learned it all on my own, no doubt about it. And that's the thing is, maybe if I wanted to be a power lifter, I would have just been eating, you know what I mean? Just because I didn't care about my look, I wanted to lift more weights, But the thing is, I wanted to be a bodybuilder when I first started out more than anything, to look good. And obviously defend myself, as a man, you got to be able to defend yourself. But, and that's really where I got it from. You know what I mean? That I want to always look lean and stuff, but that's just not how it works, don't get me wrong, I did look good. Always did look good throughout high school because I was always on that lean. But, the thing is, I mean, by the time I graduated, I was about 150, I want to say, about there. But, and that was because I put on that, I turned whatever fat. I didn't even really have fat. I was always just skin and bones. And I kind of just finally turned it into something, So that's why, muscle weighs more. That's one thing people got to understand is, don't worry about the fucking scale. Because it really don't matter. As long as you're, if you're fat, you're fat. And you can see that in the mirror. But the thing is, your muscles are going to weigh more. So the scale don't really matter at all. It's nice to look at your scale because you can kind of track your growth that way. But the thing is, it don't matter. Your weight does not matter. Unless you're a wrestler, doing stuff where weight does matter. That's a whole different ballpark. I'm just talking about bodybuilding. There's weight classes. I'm not even that far into bodybuilding. I've never competed. I've never even thought about competing, if I'm being honest. I think there's weight classes. There's I know obviously the open weight class where you can do roids. You can't do them technically, but that's the roid class basically, You don't get that big without roids. I'm not against them, but I'm not for them because I'm not fucking doing them. Too many F-bombs, man. I gotta cut them out. Anyways, if you need a weight class, whatever, weight's a little bit different then, But the thing is, for an casual bodybuilder like me, I don't really care what my weight is. I'm just trying to get big and look, not lean all the time, obviously, but eventually when I need to cut and I want to look lean, I want that ripped, big ripped look, you know what I mean? But we'll get there one day. But anyways, back to the legs, you know what I mean? Obviously, we're not, we're behind. There's no doubt about it. I'm open about it. I'm honest about it. And I'm truthful about it. But one day, we'll have tree trunk legs to go with this bazooka upper body. Oh, dude, that is awesome. But, anyways, it's just, putting in that day in and day on grind. Because, like, the thing is, you're not going to see growth without putting that grind in. And, you know, that's one thing. I never stop, even at work. That's another thing is, like, you don't need to compare me, but I'll go work a 10-hour, 12-hour shift. I mean, recently I've been doing more like 8, 9s, but, like, in the summertime, even in the wintertime, I was doing 10 to 12-hour shifts, and it's like, ooh, there was lightning over there. I wonder if I just got caught. But anyways, you know, but I still go to the gym. It don't matter to me. Sunrise to sunset, even after dark. You know, I mean, obviously getting dark out earlier, I'm still there. I'm still hustling. My goals don't change. You know, and that's one thing. I'm locked in. And if you can lock in like that, anything's accomplishable. So, you know, like I said, lock in. And this is how it gotta be. You know, obviously you're gonna have your things that come up and be distractions, or just, you know, stuff happens in life. I understand that. You gotta, at the end of the day too, life goes on, and you gotta remember your goals. If you aren't truthful to your goals, then don't even obviously them go. I'm not gonna say don't have goals, but, like, obviously you gotta change your goals. You know, you gotta have goals in life, because that's your ambitions. You know what I mean? Keeps you ambitious and wanting to keep going, and you have a drive. You know, you wake up every morning. I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, you know, you have your mornings where you don't want to get out of bed, but you think in your mind, one small step forward. You know what I mean? One small step forward to the bigger picture, and that's really what it is. You know, I honestly like the car talk that we get here at night. Just more calm, smoothing. You know, instead of, like, you know, back when I was making the videos and I was laid off. You know, like, where it was more like during the middle of my day where I'm kind of just ranting. You know, like, now it's kind of like soothing for me. It's like a relief at the end of the day. I just get to let it out, talk to you. You know, but, you know, gonna go home right now. Ma has something cooking. I don't know what I was gonna call her, but I said screw it, talk to y'all first. And you know, I'm on the bulk right now, so hopefully, you know, with that being said, I can add more mass to my legs. Hopefully, obviously, more mass to my legs than my upper body, because oh man, the department we're lacking in. That's one thing, man. Anything. Like, I mean, you kind of get a lot of your... I had core stability, but I never had, like, the six-pack. So, all I had to do was really get my lower 2 abs to pop out, which I did, you know, so... But that wasn't really that hard. My upper body is just something that I have so much ease with, but my legs are just the department I lack in so bad, man. And I used to... The thing is, too, I used to... I almost dropped another one, but I used to seriously use past injuries as an excuse to not hit legs. But the thing is, I realized excuses aren't going to get you anywhere close to your goals. My goals are big, you know what I mean? I want to just, you know, I don't know really where I'm going sometimes, but realistically, I have a mind set where I want to be. And that's just, actually, that didn't even make sense. I don't know where I want to go, but I just wake up every day and make another step towards where I think I want to be, you know? But, you know, I'm going to cut it here. I mean, it's been a minute. I've been talking. You know, I don't want to hold you up too long. You know, you probably got dinner to eat or lunch or whenever you're watching this, you know? But, you know, one small step for legs is another big step to the picture. And that's really what I want this video to be about. You know, I want to, like, have a topic for every video. Let the topic be for this one is one small step to the bigger picture. You know, so, you know, with that being said, I'm going to let y'all go. If you stayed this long, I appreciate it. You know, as always, please leave a like. And if you haven't, subscribe, post notifications. You know, I appreciate it. You know, become part of the family. You know, this is more like family to me. Because you guys are seeing my progress, you know, and you're supporting me through my progress, you know, and it really helps. You know, I mean, I was doing it for so long by myself, but, like, I like to share and, you know, I mean, motivate other people through my whoa, we spun tires. It's because it's wet out. It was raining. But, you know, I'd like to share my progress and motivate other people, you know. Hopefully get you in the gym, you know. But, you know, with that being said, stay grinding, stay hustling, stay motivated, you know what I mean, day in and day out. But stay focused, stay disciplined. Peace out. Love y'all.